In a world built on instant gratification, we've grown accustomed to chasing ever higher dopamine hits. A like, a swipe, a reward. It gives us a spark of pleasure. But that spark fades. And then we're back searching. The latest neuroscience tells us that dopamine isn't just about peaks. It's also about regulation, balance, and meaning. True joy, however, isn't found in the next hit. It's cultivated through awareness, connection, purpose, and the rhythms of life. Let's begin with how the brain works. Dopamine releases when we get something new: food, novelty, success. It drives us towards behavior that rewards us. But recent studies that show dopamine's role is much more nuanced. It's involved in learning, in approach and avoid decisions, and even in fear extinction. When we pursue only the dopamine high, our brain adapts. The hit becomes smaller and the motivation wanes. So what if we shifted focus from chasing pleasure to growing joy? Joy doesn't require novelty. It grows in the ordinary. It wakes when we're calm, present, and aligned with our values. Imagine waking early, drinking tea, while the world is quiet, or walking in nature, feeling the ground under your feet. These moments don't trigger massive dopamine spikes. They foster something deeper. Research shows that simple activities, exercise, time outside, connecting in person, stimulate dopamine, yes, but also build stability in mood and baseline well-being. Cultivating inner joy means reshaping your brain's pathways. Rather than being driven by, "I need more," you say, "I'm enough." Practically, that means writing a gratitude journal, limiting screen time, which hijacks our dopamine system, grounding yourself in small rituals. When we do this, we cross from external reward to internal resilience. We also build capacity for meaning. Purpose, connection, and service release slower burn chemicals like oxytocin and serotonin, not just dopamine. And here's the thing, you don't have to fight your dopamine system. You work with it. You set healthy triggers. You say no to constant novelty. You say yes to depth. Your brain likes rhythm. It likes patterns. When you give it consistent cues, sleep, nature, connection, purpose, you give it a stable baseline from which joy can emerge. In the end, joy isn't just a feeling, it's a state of being. It's being present enough to notice the day, connected enough to care for someone else, committed enough to a purpose beyond self. And while dopamine will always play its part, you begin to direct the orchestra rather than just chase the solos. Joy becomes the background music, not the fleeting solo. If you're ready, start today. Put your phone away 30 minutes earlier, take a walk without headphones, write one sentence of gratitude, ask one person how they truly are. That's where joy begins.